welcome to the video lecture on constants in C. So let us understand what is the meaning of a constant. So constants are nothing but they are the identifiers whose value do not change throughout the program. Now see, whenever you declare or define any variable in C, then the value of the variable can be changed at any time in the program. But in opposite to that, the values of the constants can never be changed. So normally the constants are used to define the fixed values like pi or some charge on the electrons. So the value of this constant is known to the compiler at the compile time only, and the value will not change during the run time of the program. Now let us understand what are the different types of constants in C program. So the first is integer type constant, second is a floating point, third is a character type, and fourth is a string type constant. Now let us understand all these in detail one by one. So let us start with the integer constants first. So the integer constant is nothing but it consists of a sequence of digits, and as so let us suppose consider an different examples or the valid examples of integer constants are, let's say, number 1 or the number 234 or the number 567, some negative number 0 are all allowed in valid integer constant. But if you see, by default all these are of type integer. So if you want to define some long integer or say unsigned integer, then in that case you have to write the letter L or letter U after that particular number, which will define that particular constant as a L stands for long integer and U stands for unsigned integer. Now these integer literals you can also express in a decimal, octal and hexadecimal, but by default the integer is expressed in a decimal. That means the range of the number will be from 0 to 9. Valid symbols in decimal are from 0 through 9. Now in case of an octal numbers, the valid numbers or the valid integers are which are starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2 or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the valid octal integers. And if you go for an hexadecimal, then the letter X is to be written. So 0x12 or 0x7f is nothing but the hexadecimal integer. So capital X or small x both are allowed in this case. So this is what about the integer constants, and here are some invalid integer constants. That means the spaces are not allowed in between the number, the commas are not allowed. Also if the number is starting with some special symbol, then it is also not allowed in case of an integer constant. So this is what all about the first type of a constant. Now let's go for second type, that is a floating point constant. Now, in case of an floating point constant, it consists of an integer part as well as the fractional part or decimal point and fractional part. Now, the different examples of floating point constants are, say, 0.02, minus 0.23 or 123.456. These are all valid examples. But remember that these examples or these numbers, they are by default double. They are of type double. So if you want to declare it as a floating point, then in that case you have to write either capital F or small f after that particular number. So this is an example, 0.02 f represents the floating point constant, or 0.34 f is again a valid floating point constant. Now in case suppose you want to declare, say, the long double, then in that case it is written like this. That means after the number you have to write the letter L, which will indicate that this particular number is a long double number. Now a floating point number may also be expressed in a scientific notation like mantissa and exponent form. So either small e or capital E is allowed in this case. So 0.5 E2, that means 0.5 into 10 raised to 2 is a number, or say 14 E minus 2 is a number. So 14 into 10 raised to minus 2, so it's like that. So you can represent the different floating point constants in various ways. Third type of constant is a character constant. So character constant consists of a single character which is normally enclosed in a single quotes. So this is an example of a character constant. So where you can see here letter A which is enclosed in a single quote, or any other character which is enclosed in a single quote is considered as a character constant. So normally these characters are stored in a ASCII codes in our machine. That is very important. Now the last type of a constants are the string constants. So string constant means it is a sequence of characters, but now they are enclosed in a double quote. So this is an example. So if you write a letter A in double quote, it will be treated as a string constant. Now the compiler appends the null character or slash 0 at the end of the string to ensure that it is the end of the string, or it will add the slash 0 mark to indicate the end of the string. So for example, if you are writing the string hello, then actually this hello contains only 5 character, but the last null character is appended by the compiler, that is slash 0. So if you see the length of this string, then it will become 6. So this is what all about the different constants in C. Now again an important part, that how to declare the constants in C. So there are two different types, or the ways to define the declare the constants. First is using the const keyword, and this is the syntax for defining the constant using const. So const float and pi is equal to 3.14. So this is one way by which you can declare the constant. Or second is by using one preprocessor command define, that means hash define you can use, then pi, that means whatever constant you want to declare, and then the value of the constant. But remember that in this second case, that is a preprocessor command define, there are some rules that you have to follow. The first rule is the constant names are usually written in the capital letter, that means this pi, it should be written in a capital letter. Second rule is no blank spaces are permitted between this hash and the define symbol or the keyword define. Third is the blank space must be used between this hash define and the constant name, that is between this hash define and pi. And one more thing is there must be a space between this constant name and the constant value. So these rules you have to follow while defining the constant using the hash define. So whenever you declare a constant using this, then the value or the value of that particular constant you cannot change in the program. So this is what all about the constants in C. So when we go for the programming, then we'll again understand, or we'll have a more focus on these constants. So if you like my video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like, then please share the video with your friends. Thank you guys, thank you so much.